The likely pool for the place accumulator is about 1.8 million. So we'll be looking forward to taking our place accumulators and getting our bets on by the time the gates open for the third race, which is 12:25 p.m. It's the Hollywood Bets 2200, a Group 3 event, the consolation to the Vodacom Durban July. Again, as always, to start off with the changes, number 4 Pack Leader is scratched, and at the early time of recording, that is the only change for race 3. Wonderful package. We're going to look at Black Nap, Silver Host. We're going to watch those reruns, and we're going to hear what Warren Kennedy, Justin Snaith, Vaughan Marshall and Sheldon Peters have to offer us.
Free to go. Down the centre, Silver Host moves up, Bayberry, Matterhorn Extreme outside, Black Nap's down the middle of the course. Black Nap's now playing fetch over the last 100. Matterhorn's on the grandstand side. Matterhorn and Black Nap come together. Black Nap just beat Matterhorn. Favour Silver Host and Bayberry.
Pride down the inside, Shareholder Legitimate coming to the 200-metre marker. Silver Host and Dream Destiny's a big runner on the outside. It's Silver Host and Dream Destiny, but Silver Host is finding on the lead, and Silver Host has won it. Dream Destiny second, Parmesan Pride, and then Favour.
Yeah, Origami is probably up against it here, Sheldon. Got a low weight, but in a very strong field. I think he's going to have to up his game quite a bit to feature here.
Silver Host, obviously this was not our aim at all. I never had any intention of running in the consolation. We ran him at at Scottsville in the Daily, in the Derby, just to showcase the panel of his well-being. You know, he's a multiple group winner, and I've always touted him as a very, very good stayer. And obviously the July is not overstaying distance because they never chose him. So his last run was quite close to this run. So I just don't know if it warrants running him. I'm going to, unless everything goes perfectly this week, unless there's a little hiccup, I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to run him or not. The Gatekeeper is finally showing some signs of his Cape Town form. He hasn't taken to Natal, but there's no reason for him not to run a good race. So doing well at home, work is finally starting to show some glimpse of talent, and will decide his future after this race. So he's got to go into all bets. Sachdev gallop was very impressive. All his gallops have actually been quite impressive here, but he did not enjoy Scottsville, the firm ground, and needed it badly. He's a big horse. With Muzi on, certainly a horse we've got to keep an eye on. Quite an open race, I thought. But I think with the three-prong attack here, we are quite strong. So I'd be very disappointed if we didn't win a race like this, then the rest of the day is looking a bit bleak.
Yeah, Black Nap, Sheldon, he's come really good in KwaZulu-Natal this year. He ran a good race in the Sledgehammer and then followed it up with a good win in the Lonsdale. He's come on a lot since that race, and his prep has gone incredibly well, so we're very, very confident.
Race number 3 is over 2,200 metres. Of course, the distance of the Vodacom Durban July. And the Hollywood Bets Grade 3, 150,000 Rand at stake. Now, when you look at the third race, number 9, Black Nap, I did the interview with Vaughan Marshall, and he's very, very confident. He thinks Black Nap's going to take a power of beating and cracking horns with Matterhorn last time out. An absolute thrilling finish. Black Nap, big confidence from the stable. 2 runners that I do suggest at big odds. Number 1, Divine Odyssey. He's a 6-year-old, draw 1 from the Van Vuuren stable. I think this could be a nice exacta and place inclusion. Number 1, Divine Odyssey, the type of horse who has taken on the best company, and I think he's going to run an absolute cracker. Number 3, Shango. Although the stable rider does not jump aboard Shango, he's run in the July before, he's run in the feature races, and at around 8-1, I think Shango could represent the value. So 1, Divine Odyssey, number 3, Shango, and number 9, Black Nap, as we hand you back to the studio.
We've all got different value selections here. Sheldon's given you his value. Graham's going to give us his value selection in a moment. My value is number 8 is Zorz. Yes, probably looking for further than this distance, but Dean Canemaker's horse for Field Spring Racing. Keegan DeMille is going to ride. He's got ability, this Flower Alley Graham, and I think he'll run into the money. But I do agree with Vaughan Marshall. I'm a big Black Nap fan.
I think this is a tricky race. Only 11 go to the post following the scratching of number 4 Pack Leader. Black Nap does set the standard. Good win last time. Should continue to improve, and a worthy favourite. Most to fear from the Snaith trifecta, Sachdev, the Gatekeeper, Silver Host. I quite like Sachdev. I think the trip is going to be ideal. He ran second at level weights to Golden Ducat in the Cape Derby as a 3-year-old, and 2 runs back, receiving just 2 kilograms from Golden Ducat, was only beaten a neck. On the form that he's shown behind Golden Ducat, he hasn't perhaps had the ideal prep into this race, but I think he's a big value at 14-1. I agree with Sheldon. You've got to pay attention to Divine Odyssey and to Shango. Black Nap certainly the one to beat. My roughie in the race is Sachdev. His form behind Golden Ducat suggests to me that he's very big value at 14-1.